Guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and sorry about there's a shadow down here somewhere. Anyway, yes, I am okay. I've had so many emails and text messages and messenger and notes on my YouTube channel, everything asking, am I okay? Is our family okay? I am okay. My family is not so much okay. My brother, a lot of you have read the message that I had posted on our community thread, and then some of you are on our Facebook and read that. But my brother had a really bad fall on Monday, and he fell from about 20 feet, and he's in his 70s, so but he's in really good shape. He doesn't look 70, but anyway, he fell and he was in ICU. They didn't really know. They knew that he had a brain bleed and some fractures in his back, but they really didn't know how severe it was. So they have been testing him, and they finally determined that he has a broken rib, he has a broke pelvis, he has 5 fractures in his back, and a brain bleed. But he is in stable condition right now. So as of today, he is stable. Thank you for all of you who have been praying. I really appreciate that. And then Brandon, Melina's husband, on Monday at the same time that my brother was taking his fall, Brandon was in surgery having a full knee replacement. So he was in there on Monday when my brother took the fall, so it was kind of back and forth with both of them. Of course, I couldn't go see either one of them, but we were on the phone with them and praying with them and just trying to keep in touch and make sure that if they needed anything and that kind of stuff. So, and I was a little bit frazzled with all of it going on. So, I just took some time off to kind of settle myself. Plus, I knew I had to get all of the class kits out the door. So I worked on those while I was on the phone back and forth with all of them and family. And I worked on the class kits and got all of those out the door. Now, I apologize. They did not go out as soon as we had anticipated. We wanted to get them out at least 2 weeks prior to the class times, but we had a hold up with one of our vendors. They didn't ship our product for 3 weeks, and I had to kind of threaten them to get the product here. So that ran us a little bit late, but they're all in the mail. You should be I shipped them priority. Even if they were first class, I shipped it priority. So hopefully you'll be getting it in the next couple of days. So that being said, that is that. And Brendan, by the way, is still in a lot of pain. He is at home. They came home last night, but he's in a lot of pain. So he's got a long road to recovery, and so has my brother. Even without surgery, and they're not sure they're not going to have to do surgery, but even without surgery, he has a long road to recovery. So just keep both of them in your prayers, if you will. But I'm okay other than being exhausted. I am fine. I am fine and thankful. Okay, the last video that you heard from me, I was going to put these freebies up, and I was going to give you the link to go over and download this freebie. So this is the farmhouse, it calls it a farmhouse barn mini. So it came from Echo Park, and it's got all of the pages and everything here. So I'll leave you the link to that. I will leave you the link for this. This is just some of our words that we have put in a really pretty font on a piece of coffee dyed paper, and then this is the coffee dyed paper that you can print out as well and do your own thing on there if you want to. So I'll put the links to both of those below. Now, in the meantime, when all of this kind of got going, I was working on some things here, and I had to kind of put a halt on them for a while, but I wanted to show you how these are made. Excuse me. These are made with my scraps. As you can see, I've got a lot of scraps out here on my table, and these are just made with scraps, different sizes, and then I have just punched a hole at the top and put an eyelet in there, and then put one of those little bulb clips in. And then I put a word right across there, and these will just hang in your journal or your mini album or your scrapbook. These can go with any of those. Or you could decorate these up and send some to a friend if you wanted to, and some happy mail. But I just thought they were cute, and there's something else that we can do with our scraps. And I'm always looking for something to do with scraps. All right, we're going to make a few. Now I've got some already kind of laid together here. That's just a piece of scrap that I had, and that one, and then this one. And what I did was I cut them, I kind of staggered them. This one's wider, and then this one, and then this one. And then I staggered them down here too, so that you can kind of get the effect of all of the colors. And then let's go ahead and kind of center those up. I'm just going to use my smallest hole punch on here. There we go. And then we're going to use just a little eyelet here. And I've just got some small ones that are hard for me to hold. Look at that. It just keeps falling. Okay. Let's try another one. Maybe that one doesn't like me that well. I think it's just my fingers. They won't work today. I may have to put some sticky on my fingers before I can put it in here. Come on, get in there. There we go. Now it went in. Okay, now we're just going to set that eyelet. And I have to use both hands to set it with so that I don't hurt my thumb. Now, I set mine just when it clicks that first time, or when it crunches that first time. I don't press it any harder so that they'll move, because you may want them to move a little bit. So let's put a little bulb clip on there. And these are just it's just a little pack that I got off of Amazon, and I'll link those below. They're a lot cheaper than the Tim Holtz ones, and they're the same identical thing. All right, got our bulb clip in there. And then let's just look for a word. And I've just pulled out different words. I've got some of mine. These are Tim Holtz words. Let's just put this one on there that says embrace. There we go. Now I'm going to put a little bit of ink around it because this is very, very white. And I'm not going to even add any more glue behind it because these are pretty sticky. Okay, we got that on there. Okay, so there is that. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of ink around the edges. This just kind of finishes it off and keeps it from looking like just a scrap piece of paper that you grabbed up, which is what it is, but we don't want it to look like that exactly, do we? I really appreciate you guys who have been concerned. I tried to post everywhere on my Facebook, on my personal page, in the group, and then I did post on the community thread on here, just so that I could let people know what was going on. But I know that everybody misses some of those. I think I'm going to put a word on this one too. Let's see. We got embrace. Let's just put treasure on that one. Need to embrace and treasure every moment. You never know when it's going to be the last. That's what my brother said. He said, I'm so thankful that, he said, I know I've got a lot wrong with me, and I know, it's going to take a while to recover, but at least I'm still here. It could have been a lot worse. Okay, so there is that one. So that is finished. Now, let's see. What other do I don't think I want to do a little short one. I want that, and then I want something else on top. I'm not sure what. Let's see. We may just put a word. hanging on the top of that. So let's just grab one of our words here. There we go. If my voice comes and goes, I apologize. I'm just tired, and when I get tired, I don't have a voice. My voice just kind of goes away. But I did want to jump on here and just let you guys know that I was okay, and to try to get a little video up for you, and to try to get that freebie up that I've been promising. All right. Yeah, that's going to look good like that. I like that. So let's punch another little hole, and I'm going to put this down here just so this doesn't make a loud racket on my glass mat. There we go. Now let's see if I can put this eyelet through there. There we go. And then we'll set the eyelet. Alright, now I left it where it will move, where it has a little movement in there. And if you're afraid that your eyelet is not tight enough and it's going to come out, you can always put a little drop of glue under there. I'm going to hit that one more time because I do have a little bit on the back but you can always put a little drop of glue on the back here and it will be fine. So there's that one. Let's put a little bulb clip on this one. So what have all of you been up to? It has been, what has it been? A week, 2 weeks since I've been on here? I don't even remember. I'm telling you, it's been a while. Now this is a phrase from Edgar Allan Poe, and I wanted to use it on here. Let's see. But I wanted it to kind of be the top. So I need to put something underneath. And I may just alter it and not have, I don't know. Maybe I'll just put those two on there and then put a little, let's see. Trying to, no, that'll cover up part of my phrase. I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll just do the two of them and so I can have my phrase showing. That will be fine with me. So let's just do two on this one. Okay. And I want to put this one. This kind of a amber kind of color eyelet. It was kind of funny. I was talking to Whit last night, and I was so tired that I couldn't think, and I was trying to tell him something that I felt like was really important. And he said, he looked at me for a while, and then he finally said, "Why don't you go to bed?" And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because you're making absolutely no sense." So I guess when you get to that point, it's time to go to bed. Okay, so there's that one. We'll put a little bulb clip on here. And you could always put a piece of lace on these. You know, you could put a layer of lace in there if you wanted to. I don't have my lace right here with me, or I would put one on there. I have moved it over where I was working on the kits. Ooh, that one's pretty. I like that. And then that. And then maybe this one. I like that. That looks pretty. And you don't have to do 3 layers. You can do 5 layers. I like to do odd numbers, but, you know, if that's not your thing, you can do how many you want to. And you could even use a little ticket or something like this and hang it on there too if you wanted to. Just hang it like that. So there's lots of different ways that you can do it. But I thought this would be something easy that we could make, and we could sit and talk. Ooh, I got that hole way off. Oh, I need to turn that over. No wonder that wasn't working so great for me. I got that whole off center big time. See there? Not going to worry about it. It's going to be in my journal, and it's going to be in my junk journal, so I'm not going to worry. Look at that. That one doesn't have a little top on it. Chunk that one away. So, is everybody well? Hope nobody has COVID. A friend of ours at our church came down with COVID, but he's really had a mild case of it. He said he had the flu that was worse than the COVID is, so he's not had a hard time with it at all. So I think his case was probably really, really mild. He is a construction person. He has his own construction team, so he works outside, and it's just him, his son, and I don't know, a couple of other guys. But anyway, he has been working a lot. I mean, he's been wearing his mask and, staying away from them. Of course, you can do that when you're working in production. You can do that when you're working in construction, because if you're outside, you can stay clear of everybody else. But he's been working right along. He said that he hadn't really felt that bad. Said he had one day that he kind of had a headache and a little bit of a scratchy throat and a little bit of a cough, but other than that, he said, I've been feeling fine. So that's probably the good one to get. The good case to get is one that's not so severe. All right, we put journal there, really crooked. Let me straighten that up a little bit. Journal. And then let's do cherish. Let's put that one on there. Cherish. I like these little Tim Holtz words. I've had them forever, and I didn't use them a lot up until just recently. And I'm going to put this one kind of over to the side because I don't want to cover up that number. Okay, I have no idea what happened to the end of my other video. It kind of stopped. I'm still having computer problems. I think I'm going to end up, excuse me, I'm going to end up having to buy another computer. But my other part of the video just stopped for some reason. I don't know why. And I've had to start it over. I'm hoping that it filmed. I didn't check that part. Okay, I have put a piece of lace in this one. I just went over while I was resetting everything and got my lace, and I'm going to try to put this lace in between these little pieces right here. Let's see. I think that'll work. So there is that one with the little piece of lace in there. Isn't that cute? Then we can put a little bow clip on there. And then I think on this one I'll use one of my words. Let's see. Let's just put this one. It says memories. And I'm going to trim off that white part. I have one more day to play catch up on everything since I was working on kits, and then, my family, back and forth with my family, I kind of got behind on a couple of things. So I have one more day to play catch up. And then I'm hoping that everything is going to kind of settle down. Then I can get back to maybe full swing. I miss doing my videos. I've even had YouTube to contact me and try to find out what's going on. Because I haven't been putting up videos. They wanted to know if I had quit. Well, no, I've not quit. All right, there is another. Aren't those cute? I just think they're cute, and they're so easy to make. And look at the scraps that we're using up. Let's see, what's another good one? I want to use another one of these phrases. This is also from Edgar Allan Poe. I think that's cute right there. And I'm just going to cut part of this off. That way we can have that on there. And then let's see what this would look like if I just kind of stuck it in there. Like maybe, let's see. Nope, I don't like that. All right, we're going to put that there. And I really don't think I want to cover it up with anything else because I don't want to cover my words up. So let's just leave that one as is. I'm going to put a little ink around the edge of this one. I've already inked my words. I just printed those off and cut them out. Oh, and I did want to tell you guys, and I'll probably show them in another video. I'm not going to show them in this one, but we did have, I think, 5 E-Club kits left for October. I'm having to think what month I'm in. So if you want one of those, they are listed as a one-time purchase. You can go over and purchase one, and you don't have to join the kit club. You don't have to do anything except just purchase that one if you want to. So, all right, what I'm going to do is just put a number down here because I don't want to put any more wording up there. I'm just going to put a number right down here at the bottom. And I think I'll just put this blue one right here. I need my smaller scissors. So I wanted to let you know that. And then what else was it I needed to let you know? There's been so much. I even made notes to try to remember everything that I need to tell you. Oh. I know. Someone asked me about this too. The extra paper that we had left over from all of the class kits that went out. We have some extra paper, and it's fall and Christmas. So those, I'll probably, let's see, I'll probably just do another video and show those, what we have left, and then show the E-Club kit for October as well. That way you'll be able to see everything, and I won't have to include it in this one. All right, so there's another. Now I can just keep on and on going with this. I know this may be a little bit boring to some of you who know what you're doing on this, but I can just keep on going. I like this little selection right there together. I think that's cute. So we'll just talk while I do this, because you've already seen me do this. You don't really have to watch the whole thing. We'll just talk. So, let's see, what can we talk about? My brother, that Donald is his name, that had the accident. We have not really seen each other in probably a couple of years. After my mom passed away, my family got just a little bit estranged, I guess you could call it. We weren't as close as we needed to be. There was some things that went on and that kind of thing. So, and I won't go into all that, but we were not as close. And I think this accident has really hit a lot of us. Just thinking about, it could have been the last time that we saw him or was able to see him. And so I think it hit all of us a little bit hard. But we're thankful that he is doing well. Let's see. What can we put right there? I just need a little small word. As a matter of fact, let's just use thankful. It's already cut out and has the inking around it. Now you can make these any size that you want. You can make them, mine come apart. You can make them wider if you wanted to, or I don't think I got that one all the way together. So you know what I'm going to do? Instead of taking it apart and putting another eyelet in there, I'm just going to glue that eyelet down. I'm gluing right where that eyelet is. Glue it down like that, and I'm going to put my little ring through there, and you'll never know the difference. Even if the eyelet comes out or my glue comes loose, it'll still have this ring that'll be holding it together. There we go. Like that. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I think it's just drawn us a lot closer, our family. You know, it's a shame that it takes a situation like this to do that, but a lot of times it does, you know. A lot of times it does. Not that we want it, but it happens that way. I think I'm going to put those three together. Now, I think on this one, I'm going to use a little bit of lace, and I may use it in a little bit of a different way. Let's see what I can come up with. Now, I want to stress again, on the class kits, you do not have to be present at the time that the class starts. You do not have to be. So don't worry if you have to work, whatever, don't worry about that. So you're going to just email us when you get your kit. It'll have the information in there where you email and all of that. And then we're going to send you the link to your email address where you can go and find the recorded video. We're not going to try to go live and do the whole classes just because I'm out of eyelets. Just because my internet's real sketchy, and I'm afraid that we'll get right in the middle of class, and then, you know, I would lose the internet and I wouldn't be able to finish the class. So I'm not going to go live. All right, I just punched a hole and put that one in without an eyelet. So, because I don't want to get up and go get more eyelets. I'm lazy right now. I'm tired and I'm lazy. And then I'm just going to cut that lace off right there. So it will be exclusive videos. They will not be on our YouTube channel. It will be exclusive to you. The ones who purchase is going to be the only ones who see these videos. So don't be afraid that you're going to miss something if you have to work and that kind of thing, because you're not. You're going to have exclusive access. I think, like my husband said, it's time for me to go to bed. Exclusive access, there we go, to all of the videos, and there is some special freebies that you're going to have exclusive access to as well. I can't talk. And those will be announced at the beginning of the video, probably. I'm not going to announce them right now because, you know, everybody's watching this video, and I don't want everybody to have access to the freebies that I'm going to give to the people who bought class kits. Look at that. Cute. I like that. It swings a little bit better. I may not put eyelets in the remaining. And it's going to be some good freebies too. I think you're going to be excited and blown away that we're going to give as many freebies as we are. So watch for that. That will be sent to you via email along with the links to the videos for the classes. And yes, I'm talking kind of slow because I don't trust myself saying things right now because I can't concentrate. So I'm going to do a few more of these and then we'll probably end it for today. I just wanted to get this up and then make sure that I get that freebie up. Now I think on this one I'm just going to punch that hole. And then I'm going to put that little bulb clip in there. And I'm not going to put an eyelet in this one. I don't think so. I like how they spin without an eyelet in there. Okay, so there's that. And then what can we put on that one? I think I'll put, let's just grab one of these little words. These are just our words that, our digital words that we shrunk down. I just printed them like 2 to a sheet, I think. That way it made them a little bit smaller. And this one just says memories. Cute. I like that. Let's see what a little piece of lace down here would do. We could kind of gather it and put it right there. Let's see if we can do that. This is, someone asked me in a comment what this glue was in this bottle. This is Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix, basically the same thing. It's just a good glue for your material or for your lace. Oh, I like that. That is sweet. So there is another, just with a little piece of lace hanging off the bottom of it. And let's see, let's try. I want to use this other phrase here from Mr. Poe. And I don't have one that's any wider, I don't think. So I think what I'll do is just put that on there and I'll trim that off a little bit. And then we'll put a little hole here in the top. And put a little bulb clip in here. And I'm going to put a little bit of ink around this. And then I think on this one I'll put a phrase or something. Let's just put this that says, "You do you." Here we go. Cute. All right. Okay, I think that is all I'm going to do. Like I said, you know how to do them now, and just drag out your scraps. The little pieces that are this narrow, don't throw those away. You can use them for things like this. Just cut them, you know, in different widths, and then put them together, and you've got some nice and neat. So what shall we call them? I don't know. Journal. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to call them, but you'll see when you see the video, when you see the title, you'll know exactly what I'm going to call them because I'll have to think about it for a little bit. But you can see that just the different ways that you can make them, and you can make so many so quick. And use lots of different lace. Use other material. You can use burlap on here, twine, bling, all different kinds of things to dress them up like you want them for your journals. All right, don't forget to look for the links below to the freebies, and we will let you guys go for now. Thank you so much again for all of you who have asked us, are we okay, and who have worried about us and prayed with us. We really appreciate it, and we will talk to you guys later. Don't forget, if you like this type video, to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.